Hey everybody, it's Steve, and I'm here this week for the Splinterlands Share Your Battle Challenge. They featured the Silvershield Sheriff, which is a card I haven't used that much because I only had it at level 2, but I leveled up to level 4 for the challenge. So yay, they got me to buy more cards, and that's one of the fun things that the challenge does for us sometimes. This card is a sniper that does a lot of damage. He has piercing once at level 3. He gets his 4th attack at level 4. That's why I pushed him to level 4. And eventually he also gets protect, which can give everyone armor. But he costs 9, so the card can be hard to use. We'll go look at his stat page really quick. Here's the cool banner that they make. And we'll go over here, and this breaks it down a little bit better. So at level 1, he already starts with 3 attack. So in a high mana match in those lower leagues, he can be a fun card to have on your team. He doesn't get the 4 attack until level 4, so then he can't be usable until the higher leagues, but he does pick up piercing at level 3. So once he has piercing with 3 attack, it's kind of nice for any of those cards that gives everybody 2 armor, or any of the, if he goes against the life team and they just get 1 armor, because he's going to get past that and also do a little bit of damage. He's also a sniper. He adds to the range team that life can do. They have a really solid range team, which is fun. It's kind of fun sometimes to use Selena if you have him, or if you're one of those people who was smart and bought the beta summoner. He's an awesome card to use with that team as well. He's not as good as the Prince, but it's kind of just a fun card to have on the board. I used him with a Selena for the battle, so we're going to show that. Obviously, if you can get him to level 6, he's really solid right there. After 6, I don't see a big reason to push him to 7, because I don't think 8 and 9 life is that big of a difference in the game. It'll play into battle sometimes, but the only reason to push him past level 6 for me is if you want to get him to level 8 because you want him to be part of your maxed out team. This is a card eventually I want to get to level 8. I'm going to have to decide what to do. I think I might start buying more of the rare rewards cards because it's getting a lot harder to farm them since they put in the power metrics, and I'm getting a lot less rewards chests. Even though I run a couple different accounts, I can only get to, right now, Champ 2, Diamond 1, Diamond 2 across my 3 different accounts. That nets me, a good amount of chests, over 200, but I used to get 350 because all 3 of those accounts would make it to champion. They would grind it out. But the added thing is, I don't even think without the power that would be happening anymore. I think the fact that they have different leagues with the rewards to get free packs, which I'm not getting any of my accounts to get into there because it's super competitive now. You have a lot of people playing, you have a lot of people trying to win those packs. They're getting spread out to a lot more players. It's letting people level. I mean, it's totally changed the dynamic of the seasons and the stats, and so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and go watch the battle now, because this is going to be a little bit of a quicker video today. I've been making my videos. Oh, hey, look, for fun, let's go ahead and just on video, let's get a quest claim, right? Because we all like doing these quests. We all like getting our free cards. I got my season rewards a little while ago. They were not spectacular, no legendaries. I did get some legendaries throughout the season, though, so, it would have been nice to get one more. Oh, and only 2 common cards on this one. But, a 200 DEC is nice. That can buy, with this almost being at the peg, there's a lot more buying power with these when it comes to some of the different rewards cards. That was kind of fun. Let's go ahead and get to the battle. Okay, I'm glad I had it muted because I always have this really loud and sometimes I blow away my ears, but I don't record the desktop audio, so you never hear it. So I like to get this started. I try to pause it right away, but you can never pause it without that first stat buff. But we are looking at reverse speed and no healing. A lot of us like to use repair, so you see both of us used repair and no healing, and tanks with armor. The one thing that I did that I think helped me out is sometimes having maxed out cards gives you an ability on a card that you don't want for the match. Check this out. Maxed this guy out, he has slow. In a match of reverse speed, you're going to slow my guys down. So now, even though I paid some cards with kind of interesting speed because I was going for this sniper theme, as you could see here, sniper, sniper, sniper. And of course, in reverse speed with Selena, I had to throw this guy out here. So I was going for 2 guys to try to stun whatever was here, snipers to go after the back row, and I just wanted the extra armor, so I threw in the Tower Griffin. Again, as you can see, my cards are much lower level except for the Chain Golem, going against a pretty high level team over here, but not fully maxed out either. But this battle was actually, it looked pretty close to me. I didn't know who was going to win. I was going to come down to, in my mind, were my stuns going to hit or was his stuns going to hit, and that's where the fact that he gave all of my guys basically a +1 speed boost helped me out. So we'll watch this at medium speed and you'll see here. So it also is helping that my sniper has, but right there I get a stun. He doesn't get a stun, so that's really big. Right here, even though he's got that shield, I have some really, really hard-hitting guys. He does get a poison there. He gets through my armor on my last guy. He gets his repair in place, but my first attacker has piercing, which is nice. I get another stun, and I finish his guy off without that guy ever getting to attack. He takes out my last person, which is good for him. 1 less sniper on the board for me, but now he has no stuns on the board, so he cannot get a stun anymore. That helps me out. Also, as you can see, I still am at extremely low speed on my front 2 positions, so I'm not going to miss attacks. And him making all of my characters better at this point. And you'll see by the time I take out that slug that is making my guys faster because it's scavenging, I'm going to have already pretty much wrecked his entire team with my snipers in the back row. So even though and I got more, I mean, I got a lot of stuns. What are you going to say? But that's the advantage of going with 2 stuns, right? The snipers worked well. They took out people in the back row. They didn't need to focus on the front row character because with the double stun attackers that I went with, they were able to focus on that character and control him and win the match. And it was a really solid match where I dominated, even though, in my opinion, if you look at the overall lineups, they were pretty even. They had some high-level cards. I had some high-level cards. The Chain Golem, maybe to be able to use him instead of using the Goblin Mech is what probably won me the game. And when he made the Chain Golem a 1 speed, so he was able to dodge some hits. He didn't get stunned. He was hitting stuns all of the time. It just made it a dominating win. So that was pretty fun. I hope you're all having a good time. I'll be throwing this video up on my YouTube. Anybody that wants to check out my YouTube, I do my Splinterlands videos there. I do some other crypto videos there. And I'm up to 106 subscribers. Look at me. I don't really expect this to get much bigger than that, but anybody that wants to follow me here and help me out, I appreciate it a lot. And obviously, if you're not following Clove, you should be. I'll give a quick shout out to her. She's crushing me with her 570 subscribers, but she does a lot more for the Splinterlands community than I do at this point. And her channel is all Splinterlands. So if you're a player, make sure you check that out. Thanks everybody. I hope you have a good time. I hope you take part. Sorry about that, in the Share Your Battle Challenge. It's always kind of fun way to just talk about the game, share a post here on Peaked. Or on Hive, I should say, and really get a little bit of extra rewards. You can use those to buy more cards or just a way to get a little extra ROI on your investment of Splinterlands. Thanks, everybody. Have a good day. Bye.